So I don't know how much of this is stuff that's been pre-announced already, because I do retweet some of this stuff, but I only spent so much time on the social accounts recently, right? But you know, they've been working real hard in the game. We're already in basically season 2 now. There's the big season 2 tournament going on. That's basically it's kind of in progress. Although on the 22nd, excuse me, of the month, we're gonna find out who's gonna get to travel and play the game and how well they're gonna do. In the meantime, they sent me over something pretty cool, and it's apparently they're revealing their next expansion. So this is a big reveal. The next expansion is called the Devils Awaken. That's the name of it. So the name makes me think, of course, that it's probably gonna be Devil May Cry themed. That makes total sense, right? So the Devils Awaken, that makes sense. So we went from Resident Evil expansion to a Devil May Cry expansion. That's pretty cool. That being said, they also sent me over some artwork that I want to show you guys. Give me just a minute to load it all up for you. Might as well. Dang. Let's call this screenshots, I guess. You know, this is my first time trying to do this on OBS. I really love this app. I wish I had adopted sooner, though, because it seems to make a lot of things work way easier than they used to. That's for sure. Thank you, Based. Applications for saving my life. Alright, so let's try this one first. Oh, sweet. It worked. Alright, well, that was simple enough. Anyway, guys, so once again, the name of the expansion is called the Devils Awaken, and there's 2 cards that we're going to be able to reveal to you today. So we're not revealing any details on how the cards work. This is kind of like a guesstimation. You know, we're going to like look at the cards and what they look like, and maybe try to guess what they might do based on the character that they're involved on or anything else like that. Which I think is really cool and very gracious of them. Apparently, I'm not the only one that will be revealing lots of stuff, so if you enjoy Teppen, please make sure to check out the Play Teppen Twitter account, of course, and as well as Gung Ho, because they'll be talking about many other guys that will be revealing some of the upcoming cards that are coming soon and talking more and more about their latest expansion. So yeah, anyway, this is the first little card that we have from the expansion, and it's a Ken-based card. Hopefully, you guys will like it. And the name of the card is Crimson BattleKing Ken. So that's all we know, is just the name, but we know that most of the Ken cards that are currently in game are all based on red, right? So it's pretty safe to say that this is probably a red card. The current Kens in game, let's take a peek out of curiosity while we take a look at the art. View/craft. Can I just search for Ken? All right, Ken. So let's make some assumptions based on the current Ken cards in game. Is there really only one Ken card in game? Just Ken? That's the only card in the whole game? That can't be. Really? There's only one card named Ken right now? Alright. Well, there you go, guys. So the only current Ken card in game, as far as I can tell, is this card. And this is what it does. It's Ken. It's a generic basic card. And when it comes into play, it deals 1 damage to a unit in front. And then if that unit has flight, it deals 2 damage instead. So the original Ken, I guess, was fitting of the whole Ryu come into play and damage something strategy, right? It was a guy that came into play and then it did something. So going back to the new Ken card, I imagine that we're going to see something similar from this, but maybe not as crappy, right? Because we're going from a basic card to what's probably going to be like a rare or a legendary or something like that, right? So maybe we can assume that this is a card that will have a really good comes into play effect. He's doing like a Shoryuken in the animation, right? Or in the artwork. So that almost makes me think this is going to be like an anti-air kind of thing. Like, haha, oh, you have an air guy. Well, guess what? When this Ken comes into play, he's going to do mad damage to your air guy before you even get to do anything. I feel like this might be that type of card. But there you go. Crimson BattleKing Ken. Pretty cool. I'm curious what your thoughts are and what you guys might think. Hopefully it's not a combo unit, says someone. I mean, there's a lot of combo in red already, right? And I feel like going back to the previous Ken, like we said, he has no combo or anything where like that. He just comes into play and does some damage. So I feel like this might be more of a role player type of guy, or he might be like the legendary. That's a good point. Someone said he might be like the legendary Ryu, right? So the legendary Ryu had a good effect where it came in really fast and it beats you down really quickly, and also if you have cast a lot of spells already, it gets even stronger. This might be cool as a support card to that, right? Because that Ryu costs 6. If this costs like 5 or something like that, and it was also a strong effect, it would probably combo really well with the 6-cost Ryu. So yeah, there you go. Crimson BattleKing Ken. That's the first card, guys. So there is one more card. Give me a moment to set it up for you guys. This one also looks very cool. Damn, the artwork in this game is exceptional. Where are these artists at in the actual Capcom games lately? What's up with that? seriously, where are they at, my guy? All right, anyway. Hopefully I didn't break the stream just now. I'm just trying to get the artwork loaded up for you guys. Damn, this Ken looks dope. I'm not gonna lie. It actually looks mad sweet. All right, so this is the next card, okay? And first we're gonna take a look at the artwork. And it's a Lilith-based card. It looks really cool. So before we even look at the current Lilith cards in game, I want to make some assumptions based on kind of the art and what we already know about Lilith, right? So this is probably likely to be a purple card, right? And the card name is Innocent Desire Lilith. That's the card name. So Innocent Desire Lilith. And you know, as we know already, most of the Lilith cards currently in game are purple. So this is probably very likely to be a purple card. Yep, it definitely gonna be purple of some kind. The art looks incredible, I agree. Let's take a look at some current Lilith cards in game and see if we can guess what this might do based on what some of the current Lilith cards do. Alright, so there's currently 2 Lilith cards in game, it looks like. Let's take a peek at them. So the current Liliths we have are the 3-cost Lilith, and this one is just a 3-cost 2/3 flight. And actually the artwork's kind of similar. It's got like a moon going on in the background. She's got like a cheesy smile. She's cheesing right now. She's like, yeah, I'm happy. My sister hasn't found me yet. Hell yeah. Anyway, and then the other artwork, okay, this one has agility, right? And it ignores halt status guys when they're attacking the hero. Isn't there also a 6-cost Lilith? Am I bugging? Oh no, this is the 4-cost 2/6. Isn't there like a 6? Dude, I'm literally about to go back and look at my decks right now. I could have sworn there was also edit deck. I could have sworn I had a Lilith that's in this deck, isn't there? Oh, it's a Buki. Okay, I see. For some reason, I thought that this was a Lilith card. I have no idea why. Goes to show you. But yeah, anyway, there we go. Once again, to look at the card, there's a couple ways that this could go, I guess, with this new Lilith card. And one is that it could just be a flyer like the original card, and it could just be like, you know, a flyer with a good ability. Maybe it does something cool. One thing that also could be cool, right, is that we know that the Morgan list, number one, they have a whole 4-cost thing going on. So it would be, although that would be really strong, right, and would be annoying, it would be sick if this was 4-cost because it would go really well in the 4-cost deck. If it had a good ability at 4-cost, even better, right? That being said, it's very likely that either this card is going to fly in some way, or it's going to have some kind of synergy with Halt, because these are what we know of from the Lilith cards so far, right? Maybe it does both. Maybe it has flying and it halts a guy, or it has flying and then it halts, it ignores halted units, or it kills units that have halt, or something like that. I guess Innocent Desire Lilith, it seems to gravitate towards Halt, right? Like, it's like, oh, you see Lilith and she's just you can't help it. She's like mind controlling you, right? And you can't take it. It's funny because someone said mind control in the chat, right? But Resonate maybe too, but I feel like they have some good Resonate units already, right? So, and they've been leaning away from Resonate. We saw in the second season as well, where there was not as many Resonate cards. So yeah. There you go. No, Avias, I don't have any news regarding Nero. I'm very sorry. This is just news regarding 2 new cards. So the 2 new cards, once again, are Crimson BattleKing Ken, who very likely to be a red card with maybe some kind of cool comes into play effect, or maybe it does damage to air units. It seems, based on the artwork and what we know about Ken already, this seems like it's going to do something good against air units, possibly. So there you go. Crimson BattleKing Ken. And the other card is Innocent Desire Lilith. No idea what this would do. It's very likely that either it has a flying synergy or it has a halt synergy based on the previous Lilith cards that we know of and everything else. Today, I'm only announcing 2 cards, Venom Bite. And they're both from the newest expansion. Once again, the name of the expansion is called the Devils Awaken. And the name itself, of course, says to me that most likely this is going to be a Devil May Cry based expansion, which is really cool. That's what I want to see anyway. I would love to see some more Devil May Cry characters. And even Nero, right, that you guys are asking about. I mean, a Devil May Cry themed expansion. If you consider how they released everything in the past, Jill came out right before the Resident Evil expansion, right? So if you consider that, I would assume that we may see Nero right before the Devils Awaken, kind of as the tease for the new expansion, in the same way that he did with with Jill. So yeah, guys, all you guys that are looking out for Nero or have been hearing these rumors about Nero, I would sit tight, and it seems like he's not too far away. It seems like they're making progress. They're getting all the artwork done. And once again, this is one final look at both of the new cards for you guys. This is Innocent Desire Lilith, a really cool, very likely to be a purple unit with some kind of flying or halt synergy, in my opinion. And we have Crimson BattleKing Ken, who's very likely to be a red unit, and a good chance that this will have, considering that he's doing Shoryuken in the artwork, good chance this would do something good against like flying guys. It'll have a good come into play effect that damages another unit in some way. So yeah, there you go, guys. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I hope that you guys had fun. What I would like to do now, if you guys don't mind, is actually I really got to start getting ready for next solo Battle Circuit. So I'd like to take this time to start getting prepped and everything else. If you guys would like to watch Battle Circuit, just tune into the stream later today, where we're going to be having a huge Soul Calibur event. We'll also be talking a little bit about Teppen, because Teppen is always a part of Battle Circuit. And we'll talk once again about the new cards tonight after you guys have had a chance to sit on them. I'm going to throw a tweet out there with the cards for you guys momentarily so that you can take a peek at everything. And yeah, I'm going to start getting the heck out of here because I do need to start getting ready. I'm glad that you guys are all excited about Nero. It seems like a common question whenever I talk about Teppen is people are asking, when's Nero? I want to be Nero. I can't wait to play Nero. So I'm glad that you guys are excited for a new character, which is cool, because usually with card games, it's not really the characters that are the thing you're excited about. It's usually like the cards that you get excited about, right? So here you guys excited about a character. That's very cool and very different from what I'm used to in card games. Yes, I will be streaming at East Coast Throwdown Venom Bite. That's this weekend, so please look out for that as well. Saturday and Sunday, there will be I think there might be a schedule already available online, but if not, I've already seen the internal schedule, which says to me that you will be seeing a real schedule very soon. So look out for that.